Hi guys. Right, I'm going to try and do a short video just to talk you through the process of doing the score and match statistics reporting after the matches. You'll have to forgive me, I'm not the most technical proficient of people, so I've kind of got a camera on my phone lined up in front of a laptop screen. But hopefully this gives you an idea and makes life easier for you. Right, so as I say, I'm doing this on the laptop or PC. There's probably ways of doing it on your phone or iPad or via the Matchday app. I've no idea, to be honest. This is the way I've always done it and it's worked for me. So here goes. Right, so I open up internet browser, Google Chrome in this case. Starting from the very beginning, I'll just put FA full-time in. Full-time league administration, click on that. Right, then we go over to this side, click on sign in on the right hand side of the screen. Again, the way I've always done it, sign in using email rather than a username. So I click here, it's remembered my email address from previously and password, which I will type in. Obviously, if you've not got these sign-in details, you'll need to get hold of them, so let someone at the club know. Right, first things first, if excuse me, if you've got teams that are multiple teams or teams that are in different divisions, such as a team that plays in the Mutual League or the Foxes League and the Futsal League as well, there's this drop-down box here near the top right. So for me, I click on that and I've got a Mutual Football League team, a Sunday Juniors one, and then there's futsal as well. So it's the Sunday Juniors team that I'm going to be doing. So I click on that and it goes through to that. Matching question for my under-13s on Sunday was a 5-all thriller, which ended, it was a cup game, so unfortunately ended in a penalty shootout loss, but I won't dwell on that too much. Right, so that's the game there. Croft Juniors under-13 Blues versus the Football and Sports Diploma Academy, which, as you can see from the date, was last Sunday. The one below is next Sunday's, that's already in there for when the time comes. So I'll go across to the right here. As you can see, these red crosses indicate that the statistics haven't been added. So I click on Edit Scores. If at any point when you're at this part of the process, it says to you that it's locked for editing or something like that, it might give you the option to release match day lock. If it ever says that to you, then just click on that. That sometimes comes up if you've got multiple coaches who are using the app and signing in and out themselves to look at fixtures, that kind of thing. But it hasn't asked me for that here. So right, I'm into the match. Statistics is what I want, so just over here towards the right hand of the screen, so click on that. Right, so it's got these tabs at the top: FA marks, league team marks, player statistics. Right, first thing I'm going to do, just scrolling down, sorry if that looks a bit jumpy on the video, referee. So if you've been assigned a referee, then this will already be populated with the referee's details. We didn't get assigned a referee, but we found one ourselves, who I know he's known to the league. So I'm going to put his name in there by free typing it, Kev Laxton. And then it gives you 3 categories that you've got to rank the referee out of 100, between 1 and 40 for decision making. So I'm going to give him a 40. 1 to 30, judgment of major decisions. I'm going to give him a 30. Overall control, 30. 40, 30, 30, so that's 100 top marks, which I tend to do if nothing untoward has happened. But obviously, if you want to go into a bit more detail that and mark them down slightly for anything, then you're free to do so. The only thing to remember with this box here is that if the total score out of 100 is less than 60, then you've got to give reasons behind this. I'd probably expect if you've got cause for giving a ref a score less than 60, it's perhaps something that you should bring to the club committee or the league secretary as well, just to give some feedback on it. But 9 times out of 10, you'll give the referee good marks, I'm sure. Right, so now we're scrolling down. This time it wants some tick boxes. So the first one's about behaviour shown on the pitch. And as you can see, there's kind of traffic lights, green, amber, red options. So again, depending on what happened in the game, but 9 times out of 10, you'll click green that it's positive. Behaviour around the pitch. Again, you'll tick green because it's positive. In this particular game for us, there was incidents of poor behaviour, but for the sake of this, I'm going to still click on it as green. Then you've got to rate the pitch. So grass, astroturf, indoor, other. It's going to be grass or astro usually. It was grass for us. Pitch mark, very poor, poor, satisfactory, good, excellent. I'd probably go for good. It was our pitch, so I'd say that's fair. So once you've done that, you click just down here, update. Right, so that's the first section done. So now you can see all that information's there if you scroll down. Back up to the top, league team marks, this next tab here, we click on that. So if you scroll downwards, there's again some yes or no questions here. Did your opposition offer their team details for inspection? Yes. Did you view your opposition's details? Yes, because we did. Were toilets and changing facilities available? Yes, they were. Were managers and substitutes on the opposite side of the pitch to the spectators? Yes, they were. So that's all good there. So again, I've done that. And now there's this update button down here. So click on that. And that does that section. Third and final section, player statistics. So the first, this is probably the most complicated bit of it. The first thing you do is you've got a list of all your players down, if I just go scroll down, just on the left. Again, I'm kind of going to tell you how I do this, and it seems to work for me. I don't think I've ever had fines for it, so I kind of think if it's not broke, don't fix it. But I'm not necessarily saying it's the perfect way to do it. So you've got to, for each player, tick whether they're a starter, bench, and then unused bench, which is probably very irrelevant for any team, certainly a Croft team that we would have a substitute who doesn't come on. So I usually choose starter or bench. If they're a player that hasn't played, they're ill or on holiday or something, then I just leave it blank. The main thing here, being realistic, is you just got to make sure it adds up to the right number of players. So we're playing 11 aside. I need 11 starters. So going down the list, I'm going to click 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to click, he was the first substitute. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that's my 11 starters. As I say, that's all I worry about on this one. So process next in the bottom left. Okay, so now it's recorded who these players are that played in the match. Right, the next thing I do, again, this is how I do it, is you see there's some options here, quick stat entry, switch to opposition team stats, or switch to simple view. I click switch to simple view. Okay. This is then where I put in the goals. So, and all I do for this, there's a lot going on this page, but again, all I do is player, and it brings up the players that were involved in the match. William Priestley, who I know scored a goal. Going down here, goal, so that's the stat that you're entering. I don't worry about the time, I don't worry about the assist. I just go down here to, at the bottom left, I'll move the screen down, I go here to create. And if I then scroll down, you'll see that William Priestley goal is created. So again, let me think of someone else who scored. Keegan Harley. Again, it's already on goal. So I just go down, create. And if you look down there, you've got 2 goal scorers. Right. I would need to put 5 in because there were 5, but for the sake of this, I've shown how to do it. So once you've put your goal scorers in, click on finished here. and then it takes you back to this screen and you're done. So if we now scroll down a bit, so here's the game we've just done the reporting for, Croft Football Sports Diploma Academy 5-all. So now on this bit, you've got FA marks, tick, league marks, tick, referee marks are in there. So that means everything's done. And once you've done that, you can shut down the screen, log out, whatever you want to do. If you've got any more queries on it, then give me a shout. But hopefully this has helped a bit. Thanks very much. Bye.